Hey, Victor Valley News Group, this is Hugo bringing you guys a live update here from the traffic accident that was reported at Bear Valley and 9th Avenue in the city of, I guess that would be the Hesperia side, technically, because of where they're at on Bear Valley Road. You can see there are two tow trucks here on scene already. This is one of the vehicles involved. It is appears to be some, maybe like a 4Runner, silver 4Runner. You can see the vehicle sustained significant damage to the to the passenger side. You can see all that side is pushed in. The airbags were deployed and the front windshield is also shattered. This is the other vehicle that's also on the back of a truck. It is a black sedan with major front end damage. Unfortunately, I don't have any information about the injuries. I haven't been able to get any update, or I haven't spoken to anybody here at the scene. So if you have any details that you want to share, please let me know. But this is a two-vehicle traffic accident at the intersection of Bear Valley and 9th. Right before I got here, there was just another accident in front of the Food for Less on Bear Valley and what street is that? I can't even think of the corner where where the Food for Less is at. That's Bear Valley, and I can't even think of the other cross street there. But two vehicles were just involved in a collision there. A blue car and a white Honda. The Honda is facing the wrong way on Bear Valley Road, and there was two vehicles that were involved in a collision there on Bear Valley, and right at the corner of the Food for Less. Not 7th, the other one. I think it's 5th. But this is the accident scene here at the intersection of Bear Valley and 9th. Two vehicles. You guys were contacting me, messaging me about this accident. This is on Bear Valley and 9th. And right now, looks like they do have some traffic is being detoured onto 9th coming from the 15 freeway towards like Apple Valley. They do have lanes shut down right now. You can see the officers there are blocking the roadway, and they're detouring the traffic onto 9th going towards Hesperia. So just be advised that if you are traveling this direction, this accident right now that's in the process of being cleared up is causing a detour on Bear Valley Road if you're coming from the I-15 freeway. Thank you. 2nd Street. Yeah, that other accident is on 2nd Street and Bear Valley Road. And I'm going to see if I can actually share a picture with you guys of that crash that I took here. One sec. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second while I see if I can get these photos up here to show up. Since I have you guys here, I will show you what that accident is like. There was no cops there. Everybody was standing outside of their vehicles. So this is the other crash that I'm telling you guys about at Bear Valley and 2nd, right at the Food for Less. You can see the blue sedan is blocking those lanes on 2nd, and then the Honda is facing east in the westbound lanes. This is another shot of the Honda, again, facing east in the westbound lanes. And then this is another shot of the other vehicle. You can see it sustained a lot of damage too. The airbags were deployed. And that's at the intersection of Bear Valley and 2nd. There was no cops there yet, but I'm sure people were calling. Everybody was standing out. Didn't really appear that anybody was injured. And then here's back at the other accident scene on Bear Valley and 9th. There's the SUV, appears to be a Toyota, maybe like a 4Runner, older model. And then that sedan, I don't know what, almost looks like a Mercedes, but I can't verify that. Yeah, I did a live video. You guys are asking about the shooting. I did a live video from there on. So if you scroll down on the Facebook page, or even if you go to the Victor Valley News YouTube channel, But hey, real quickly, no, that taco spot there has a line. It is seems to be no short. This accident ain't stopping nobody from going there to get their taco fix. But about the shooting, you can go to the Victor Valley News YouTube channel and you can see the video that I did from there. And there's also an article that's published on the website VVNG.com that talks about the shooting that I reported on just before coming here. While I was there on the live, people were saying, hey, there's an accident on Bear Valley and 9th. It's a bad crash. Go check it out. And that's why I left over there to come and check this out for you guys. But you can see the city guys are setting up those cones so nobody is able to turn left on here. Yeah, no one's able to turn left from Bear Valley Road onto 9th. But the tow trucks are here. They already got both of the vehicles on the flatbed trucks there, so they should be clearing the scene very soon. No, this is just a traffic accident. This is not related to to my knowledge, it's not related to any kind of crime or anything like that. I know some of you guys are asking about that, but as far as I know, it is just a traffic accident. I don't have any details. The interesting thing is that prior to this accident, another person was messaging me saying that there was a pursuit going on Nisqually Road. So I don't know what ended up happening with that pursuit, but somebody said there was a pursuit on Nisqually, and it appears that there might have been some assault that took place at the in the Green Tree area. And I'm going to follow up with the sheriff's department to see if I can get some information on that. But there's just a lot going on this. What are we on Tuesday? On this Tuesday night. And there's the taco spot. This is Bear Valley and 9th. Bear Valley and 9th, 2 vehicles involved in an accident. Both of them are on the back of flatbed trucks getting ready to be cleared from the scene. I don't have any information on the injuries or anything like that, but you can see the deputies have Bear Valley Road blocked going eastbound on Bear Valley Road. That officer is possibly leaving now. Maybe they're heading to the other crash right down the street on Bear Valley and 2nd, right near the Food for Less. But there's the what is that, Victor Valley Towing. Victor Valley Towing's on here. There's their workers clearing the roadway, making sure that it'll be safe for people to drive on after they clear the debris and all the vehicles from the roadway. Hey, Robert said there is a wrong way vehicle in the westbound lane at the light by Food for Less. Yeah, Robert, that's the other crash that I was just talking about. On my way here, I was at the light, glanced over and saw the same thing you did, a car facing the wrong way. I looked over down 2nd and saw the other car that was involved. So it was a traffic accident. And let me see if I can show you guys. This is Bear Valley and 2nd. You're looking at a photo from Bear Valley and 2nd where those 2 cars were. That's the white car that he said is facing the wrong way on Bear Valley. It is facing eastbound in the westbound lanes, and then that's the other car down on 2nd by the Food for Less near the entrance area there, closer to there. And then this is the front of the other car. Again, it appears that everybody was okay. Everybody was out talking amongst each other. There was quite a bit of people standing out there, but I made my way here to this accident on Bear Valley and 9th. I I can't tell what kind of vehicle that is. I don't know if you guys can. Unfortunately, I'm too far to be able to tell. Yeah, it's been a busy day for sure. You know, the fires. There was that big fire in Phelan. They contained that at 4 point, just a little over 4 acres. And then there was also the other fire in Adelanto, out by El Mirage Road. That was a big fire. They got that under control as well. This is, to my knowledge, this is just a traffic accident, a collision between two cars. I don't see any crime scene tape. I don't see anything out of the ordinary other than two vehicles that were involved in a collision. Now tow trucks are here. They're clearing up the scene, and they're going to tow the vehicles away. And once they do that, they're going to reopen the roadway. So I don't see anything that would lead me to believe otherwise, that something else occurred here. You can see the tow truck driver just entered that tow truck, and then so did the other one. So they're about to drive off, and then they're going to reopen the roadway. Hey AJ, thank you. He said, thanks Hugo for keeping myself updated with the coverage up here. I appreciate the immediate coverage for sure. Always worried about my family. Yeah, thank you for the comments. Very nice for the compliment. And you know, this is it's important to me to keep you guys informed on what's going on. So thank you guys for watching and for being on this live. No, I would imagine that if that vehicle that you guys are, the black car, if it was related in any other way to anything that happened, there would be more cops. It would be like evidence, but it's just an accident, guys. From what I can tell, it appears to be just an accident. I will reach out to the station to get more details about the accident, to see if anybody was injured, how many people were injured, but it seems to be just an accident. Troy said they had a guy in handcuffs when I went by. Maybe DUI. Somebody else did say something about the guy was borracho. So there goes the tow trucks, just left. So they should be reopening the road. You can see the cops moving his car. The city guy will probably remove those cones soon, and then they'll reopen the road. It could have been a DUI. That's very possible. Happens quite a bit. I haven't received any details yet. Is it 5th or where the Food for Less is at? Is it Bear Valley in 5th or Bear Valley in 2nd? It might be 5th actually, because 7th is where the AM. This one's 9th, and then 7th is where the AM PM is at, and then I probably is 5th. I think it is Bear Valley in 5th, and I've been saying 2nd, but it is actually Bear Valley in 5th. Yeah, because 2nd is where Desert Valley Hospital is at, so it would be Bear Valley in 2nd. I mean Bear Valley in 5th. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to end the live video now. You guys stay safe out there. If there's anything you need to know about, you can contact me. I'll be happy to look into it and see what I can find out for you guys. If it's important to you, it's important to me. Thank you guys for watching.